This weekend, I had the opportunity to go and pick through an old basement. It was full of all kinds of really cool stuff. But I didn't get a ton of footage down there. It was really dark and dingy, and there were some other people picking around too, so I didn't really have time to really film a full video. But I still wanted to share what I got out of there with you guys because I got quite a bit, and it's some really cool stuff. But first, I gotta pull today's orders. Which means I have to come over here to the eBay storage room where all of my inventory is held, and I think the first things I'm going to pull are the video games right over here. And actually, the first couple games I need to pull are these PlayStation 1 games, and the first ones are actually right here on top. Check it out, the first thing here that sold were these Game Shark games right here, and they had a matching memory card. These things sold for 30 bucks. The other couple PlayStation games that ended up selling were Gran Turismo, Metal Gear, Crash Bandicoot, and Final Fantasy. But these games right here aren't the only ones that sold for me. Over here in the PlayStation 2 stuff, there were a few things that sold. There was Crash Wrath of Cortex, Ratchet & Clank, SSX Tricky, and Metal Gear Solid 3. There was also one GameCube game sold, and that was this Midway Arcade Treasures 1, as well as one PlayStation Vita game that sold, and that was Wipeout 2045. The last couple games I had sold were all from the PlayStation 3. There was Bayonetta, God of War, and Little Big Planet 2. But video games aren't the only things that sold for me. I also sold a lot of these beer taps right here. I ended up selling this lot of 6 Rheingeist beer taps for $105. And then these Adidas shoes right here, these things sold for $40. And we haven't even got to all the clothing that sold yet. There was quite a few things in here that I have to pull. Like over here in bin I have 2 shirts that sold for me. Bam and bam! 2 Hawaiian shirts. I actually picked both of these shirts up at the same garage sale about 2 weeks ago. These are Paradise Found Hawaiian shirts, and it's a great brand to resell. I paid $5 a piece for them, and it's already sold. Easy money. There were also 2 more pieces here in bin X. First there was this Stetson sweater, and then there was this really cool Iron Maiden tee from 2008, and this guy sold for like 45 bucks. And then my last 2 things I need to grab were a couple of jackets. We've got a women's Woolrich jacket that sold for $32.50, and a LL Bean vest that sold for $30. And now all that's left is a few little small items, like Animaniacs on the Game Boy, this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rat King toy, both of these Xbox One wireless controllers sold, and then I sold a set of these dog boots right here for $45, and finally some Christian Dior perfume for 75 bucks. Now that's everything that I have to get shipped out today. However, earlier in this video I told you that over the weekends I went to a pretty cool sale down in a basement and found some awesome stuff. So while I get this stuff packed up and ready to ship out, you guys can go over and check out what was in that sale. There's a few clips from it. Here we go. Looks like they got some stuff up here not for sale, but everything else is just packed in here. And there's a ton of clothing back here. Look at all these boxes back in there. Lots of clothing to go through. Got some St. John, Eileen Fisher. That's a cool color. It's like Blurple. Got a little Theory sweater. Nice. Got a bunch of cashmere pieces from all kinds of different brands. Yo, look at that. That's cool. That's like the first graphic piece I've seen. Nutmeg. Ooh, it's a good one. Check that out. A whole box of vintage toys. That's cool. Looks like cards down bottom. More toys. All kinds of stuff. Bunch of Power Rangers. Look at that. Megazords. Power Rangers. Looks like there's some bunch more back in there in that bag. Huh. Interesting. And that right there is all of the footage that I have from that sale. Like I said, it wasn't a ton of footage, but I still wanted to share it with you guys because it was a pretty good pickup with some really cool stuff. And I know what you're wondering.
Ben, how much did you pay?
That's you guys. I'm sorry, I forget to say what I paid one time and you guys blow up the comments. My bad. No, for real though, I ended up paying up a little bit for the stuff at this sale. The clothing ended up costing me 250 bucks for about 25 pieces, 50 bucks a piece for the 2 boxes, the Conan the Barbarian box and the Ninja Turtles box, plus 2 larger statues, one of which is really good, I'll show you here in a second, and then another $80 for that box of Power Ranger stuff, which brings us to a grand total of 430 bucks spent. which I know sounds like a lot of money, but I promise when I break this stuff down, it makes a ton of sense. You see, I'm actually going to be in the profit on just the clothing alone, not including any of the toys or anything else. Now this right here isn't all of the clothing that I got. I ended up getting, like I said, around 25 pieces in total, but I've already started to list some of it. In fact, one piece already sold for 65 bucks, a piece of St. John. The rest of this stuff here is primarily the cashmere pieces that I haven't listed yet. Cashmere stuff sells very, very well. Most of it will sell for around the $25 to $35 range. But there are some awesome pieces in here, like this Joie cherry sweater right here. This is a cashmere piece, and one of these sold for like 95 bucks on its own. Not to mention some of these other brands like Tory Burch, Vince, St. John, more St. John. This was a good one. I think this is a Neiman Marcus. Yeah, Neiman Marcus cashmere dress, and comps on this for like 80 bucks. Like I said, I think I'm going to make my money back just on the clothing alone. Even after shipping and fees and all that stuff's taken into account, this should be my money back. But not only did I get those, I got a bunch of these awesome toys right here. Now obviously I'm not going to take you through all of these toys individually. That would take way too long. I'll probably just pop up comps over here in the corner or something. But there were some really good stuff in here. I mean, this box right here was primarily all like 1990s TMNT figures, 80s, 90s TMNT figures. This box over here was primarily like random stuff. Conan the Barbarian, they had this one marked at like 20 bucks by himself, so I had to look him up. And then there's some like mask figures down here and stuff. Really, really cool box. And then the last one over here was the big boy. A bunch of Power Rangers stuff in here. You got like Megazords, a bunch of the villains. I already started going through this stuff, and it looks like I'm going to make my money back from the toys just on this box alone. I mean, this little morpher right here, this guy's like 70 bucks by himself. I've sold this quite a few times. But the best two like toys or figures that I got were actually these two right here. This one right here is a porcelain like collectible statue. Some of these can go for some crazy money. And if we look right here on the bottom, there we go, right there on the bottom, it's called the Mistress of Death. It has the artist's name right there, and it is numbered out of 9,500. It's a pretty cool piece, but it's not as valuable as that one. This Mystique statue right here, I was blown away to see the value of this thing. I couldn't believe it when I finally got home and looked it up. I bought it blind, didn't know what it was, but when I got home and looked this thing up, I was pleasantly surprised. If we look on the bottom here, it says Mystique Comiquette, and it is numbered 418 out of 2,500. And get this, she is worth $300 to $400 by herself. I'm gonna put you back before I break you. But how crazy is that? One statue, $300 to $400 by itself. That pretty much covers the cost of everything with that one piece. Woo! Yeah! What an awesome score. Now real quick, before I head out of here, I want to let you guys know how I found this sale, because I think it's important for you guys to understand how these things come about. You see, this sale right here was a publicly advertised sale. However, I did not see that advertisement. I was just walking through a thrift store one day talking to my camera, and some random person asked me what I was doing, and they let me know after talking to them for a few seconds that this specific estate sale company was opening up their basement for people to come through and check out their stuff. They do it once a year, and they told me that they have scored big there in the past. So by talking to people, letting people know what I was doing, I was able to go into this basement and find some awesome stuff. But I'm telling you this because I think a lot of people underestimate the value of networking. Letting people know what you do can lead to some awesome opportunities. I'm not talking about just telling other resellers what you're doing. I'm talking about telling everybody what you do, because you never know when somebody's basement will just open itself to you and you'll be able to go in and find a lot of stuff. It happens more often than you'd think, and it can happen at any time. I was not expecting for this thing to happen. It just did. I'm just rambling now, but long story short, embrace what you do, network with people. Doors can and will open this way. And you know what else is a really good thing to do? Smashing that like button down below this video. God, that was so corny. For real though, if you guys enjoyed this video, go down low, smash that like button for me, and consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. I bring out all kinds of thrifting and estate sale content, showing you guys what sells and what doesn't over on eBay. Anyways, that's gonna do it for now, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Till next time, keep on treasure hunting. Peace! Woo!